sunglasses.
No, you can't put that in. You can tell.
No, man, put that as your Facebook 1 too, dog.
Yes.
It's gonna fall down in the video.
No, it's not. Look, it's like mad secure right now.
Yeah, let's do this shit.
Like you can't even like even if there's an earthquake, it won't come down.
Even if I punch you in the face,
I know.
it's not gonna come off.
It's like stuck there, so it's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know.
Where's the remote? Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the 32nd episode of The Black Couch. As all of you have requested, we are going to have a Iron Man spoiler review talk thing. I know this is like 2 weeks late, but we had other stuff we had to film, like The Great Gatsby, the Star Trek review. But now we finally have time to do this, so let's get it on. This movie's been out for weeks now, so I guess it's kind of not spoilers, but some of you may not have watched it still, so if you have not, don't watch this please, because there's going to be all the spoilers in this, but if you have, stick around and we're going to talk about it. So, Iron Man 3, as some of you already know from our Iron Man 3 review, that, the movie was a bit of a disappointment for us. I mean, it was one of our most anticipated movies of the year, and it kind of disappointed on many levels. I mean, granted, it was still a fun movie, and it was, still go and watch it if you haven't already. But for us, it was like there were so many things that they did wrong.
Yeah, plot-wise, it was just it was Swiss cheese basically. Yeah,
and I still think the first one's a lot better. I just feel like Shane Black just took it in a whole different direction.
Yeah, he fucking forgot it was a post-Avengers Iron Man.
Yeah, and he added Avengers stuff here and there, but it wasn't. It was as if Shane Black had to do it.
Yeah.
He just I guess I have to do it because and I guess he tried focusing on it being an individual Iron Man movie, and I guess that would have worked before the Avengers, but now it's kind of too late for that, right? So and there are like great potential for all these different storylines and shit, and they It was really frustrating, I feel like. Let's get into some spoiler territory first. Let's just talk about the villain, the Mandarin.
Yeah.
Did not expect that at all.
Did not expect that at all. If some of you haven't watched it already and you don't really care, the Mandarin is not the Mandarin. He's basically an actor.
He's Trevor Slater, fucking played by Ben Kingsley, some British actor pretending to be this huge terrorist guy.
And I wouldn't have a big problem with this if not for the fucking trailers.
Yeah! Holy shit!
And in the beginning of the movie, they were building him up like he was some kind of extreme terrorist kind of guy. And instead, they completely threw us in a whole different direction. He's not even a bad guy. He's just an actor.
He doesn't even know what's going on.
He's getting drunk, having sex with hookers. Like, literally, he's just fucking out of it.
Yeah.
So, and then we find out Killian is
actually the guy.
Yeah, and I feel like that was... I understand why they made the Mandarin like that.
Yeah.
Because, there's some great social commentary with that. With, Killian taking... not wanting people to see his face, so he takes on another persona in the form of the Mandarin and makes people think that Mandarin's the terrorist, but he's actually the one in the background.
Exactly,
And also the fact that it kind of makes sense in this realm of Iron Man.
Yeah.
Because hasn't been really much alien technology. I mean, yes, there are aliens in Avengers, but it wasn't I don't know. It didn't seem like it was out of place.
I wasn't expecting him to do the magical Makalan ring or whatever.
Yeah.
But the trailers made it look like he was some huge terrorist.
Yeah.
I expected him to be some hidden Osama bin Laden guy.
Right. Yeah.
Taking all the attacking places.
Yeah, I agree with you. I wasn't expecting him to have any magical powers. I was just expecting him to be threatening, a big terrorist guy, but instead he's just really fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And Ben Kingsley does a great job with what he was given, and he's hilarious. He's great, but I think Ben Kingsley would have done better with another kind of
And I'm in the minority here, but I really like the voice that they gave him.
Yeah.
He sounded really scary.
And it worked because it didn't sound like he was human.
Yeah.
Like he was some other different being that you
and-
don't even know who he is, and that makes him more scarier.
And like all the bad stuff, he's saying like so matter of factly, like, oh yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill him, and then your mom.
And there's so much opportunity to have such a threatening villain,
Yeah.
and finally have it seem like Iron Man met his match.
Yeah.
Because Killian, he wasn't like he was pretty tough, but you could tell Iron Man couldn't handle himself.
Fucking Pepper kills him.
I know.
Yeah, but I feel like the Mandarin done the other way, the threatening way,
Yeah.
would have been crazier. He would have beat Tony to near
pulp.
death, destroyed his armor.
Yeah.
You know, he's that kind of guy that has these truths.
Yeah.
Like he's like
the best way to present a villain is having competing ideas of what's good and bad, right?
Yeah.
If you have a villain who thinks what he's doing is the right thing,
Yeah.
then you have a fucking perfect villain.
Yeah, and he's like challenging Tony's morals.
Yeah.
And you know, making Tony angry. Because like most of the other villains, you could tell Tony had it in the bag. He was like, oh yeah, I'm this guy, you're that guy, boom.
Yeah.
But I think the Mandarin will like blurred those lines
Yeah.
and made Tony like think about
who he is and what he does.
Yeah. And so and I understand why a lot of people who were a fan of the Mandarin felt like they were betrayed because they literally shat on their character.
Yeah.
And I for one wasn't a big fan of I wasn't really into
No,
Mandarin.
I didn't read that many Iron Man
So
comics.
I wasn't too hurt by that.
But I was still expecting more.
But there was so much potential for that Mandarin character to be like it just really annoys me. And don't get me wrong, I wasn't expecting any magic or anything.
Yeah.
I'm expecting like a realistic terrorist.
Yeah.
And what they did, I understand, like I said before, but I feel like they could have done other things and went the other direction.
And instead they give Killian magic fire powers.
Yeah. Which is so stupid.
And I'm pretty sure, like, in the comics fucking or whatever, Extremis doesn't give you those powers, does it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I guess they could, like, since Extremis is, like, this, like, thing, they could have done anything, but at the same time, it's kind of lame.
Yeah, I mean, they could have done anything, obviously, but if you're gonna use an Extremis name, you better fucking do something similar, right?
Yeah.
Same with the Mandarin. And, like, the trailers made it seem like Tony met his match.
Yeah.
Tony's fighting some, like, lot wasted potential.
Yeah.
And wherever they gave was okay, but, like, it just...
Yeah.
Flopped.
I don't know. It was really bad.
Yeah.
So, yeah, not knocking Ben Kingsley or anything.
Yeah, just the way they wrote the characters.
Yeah, I just wish the Mandarin would have been more threatening and would have been the actual villain.
Yeah.
Because
Killian, I mean, sure, he kidnaps a bunch of people, but he's not that scary.
Yeah.
And what was his plan? I don't understand what his plan was.
Yeah, and like it was just like you didn't like there was no motivation. And it was just
and like what he hates Tony why? Because he didn't meet him on the rooftop that one night.
Yeah, and that's my other thing. They made Killian such a stereotypical nerd.
Yeah.
In the beginning, he was just Tony, and like he was weak. He has a nasally voice. He's a loser. Like that's something you put in like a fucking comedy, not like yes, Iron Man is funny, but like I feel like. If you want Killian to be more threatening, you don't go for that stereotypical kind of nerd who gets mad at the main character, so he works out, changes, and becomes this evil villain. He just stereotypical and like fucking.
Like this is just like the same. I feel like
it's such a cliche.
Yeah, there you go.
Cliche road to go through. I feel like Shane Black just went for that, and it just made me. It was really annoying.
Yeah.
Because you like. At the same time, you kind of expect that he's gonna be something bad, but you didn't expect it to go in that direction.
Yeah. I mean, it was clever for what they did with the Mandarin, but it's just...
Yeah.
But we're just repeating ourselves.
Okay,
that's the villain.
You wanna move on?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about the lack of Avengers stuff.
Lack of Avengers stuff.
Okay, here's Michael. Where the fuck was S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yeah.
Like...
When all that shit was happening, where were they?
I mean, like, this was like a fucking national-wide United States attack and shit.
They targeted the president!
They attacked Air Force One. What the fuck? Where was S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yeah, and I mean, like, fucking the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show made it pretty clear that the agents are, like, around the world.
Yeah.
Like, where the fuck... Are they all helping Captain America? Like,
it's all of S.H.I.E.L.D. They couldn't have fucking said Hawkeye.
Yeah, like... And what frustrates me is it could have been an easy fix.
Yeah.
Have Samuel L. Jackson make a cameo in Iron Man 3 and be like, oh, we can't help you, we're doing some other shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that great, but at least it's something.
Yeah.
And I think Shane Black was so focused on making an individual Iron Man movie, he forgot
forgot
that it's part of a bigger universe.
Yeah.
And that's I think that's what's going to be a tricky part for the next Phase 2 movies. Like Captain America, Thor, they have to tread that line and make sure that they realize it's still part of a bigger universe.
Yeah.
And I guess that's one of the harder things to think about when you make all these movies connected into one.
It's just like all of S.H.I.E.L.D. was occupied with whatever the fuck they did. They couldn't send one dude to go out.
And they never explained where Rhodey was in the Avengers.
Yeah.
Like he just completely ignored all of that shit.
Okay, I know people are gonna say, "Oh, read the prelude comic," but I'm not. I don't. Why should I need to read comics?
Exactly. We're watching the movie. We're not watching any comics.
Yeah.
Like why do you have to watch?
Why do I have to pay extra to find out what happened? Because he wasn't fucking in the story.
Exactly. That doesn't make any sense. That's like some bullshit kind of like scheme or some crap like that. So that was really frustrating. Anything else? The Avengers.
Like I don't know.
I don't understand how Shane Black could forget something so important.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like.
I mean, it's like your responsibility. And I bet like Josh Whedon's like, what the
fuck
are you doing?
I read it. Cool. Where Josh Whedon he said he watched it and he said and he came out, people interviewed him about what he thought and he said I don't know what I'm supposed to do now to follow up on that. And people like what people thought he meant like, oh, it's such a good movie where I was follow. My thinking was he thought what the fuck
am I gonna do with this Iron Man character? You fucked him over.
I can't do anything now.
And I feel like that's okay. There's two main problems with Iron Man 3. One is they completely forgot it was part of a universe and one thing. And second, they wasted potential. And that's it's just all over. It's written all over the movie. Anything else about the Avengers? Move on.
I couldn't fucking say. I mean, Iron Man 1. What happened? Ironmonger was attacking Stark Industries, and they sent fucking 5 Agent Shields to go with Pepper to help arrest him. Iron Man 2. They sent Black Widow to his house to fucking make sure Tony wasn't gonna die, and Bill Coulson, and Nick Fury went to his house.
And I feel like Iron Man 3, although the villain, like the climax was pretty like anticlimactic, that villain was connected to Tony more so than any of the other characters. It's like Obadiah's thing. He wanted the Stark Industries. He wanted Tony out. Second movie, Whiplash, it was like a long time ago. He has a grudge long time ago, so that doesn't really connect him. Third movie, what the fuck, Killian, because he stood him up on the roof of the fucking building. Like
that's not really
that's such a stereotypical thing, and I feel like there's no real connection. Like I don't really understand why Killian's so pissed off at Tony for just that small little thing. So it was just really,
that's enough nerve rage for that part.
Okay, let's talk about the extremists.
Right. Okay.
Oh God.
Here's my fucking problem with this.
Okay, I have a problem with everything.
The beginning of the movie shows him injecting some nano chip into his arm, which he can call the armor. Okay, fine, whatever. Yeah. But in the trailers, it makes it look like he has extremis.
Yeah.
Because in the extremis storyline, fucking the reason he can call the armor is because he has it.
Yeah.
The trailers made it look like he got fucked up, and then they gave him extremis to fix him.
And like, I feel like they did that in the trailer on purpose to make us think he had extremis. So why not just fucking give him that? Like they never give any explanation why he doesn't use it.
Yeah.
They give it to Pepper.
I know.
Why give it to her? Like she's not a bad character, but what the fuck? She doesn't use suits.
And plus, the only reason she ever gets it is so that she can kill Killian.
Yeah, but why can't Tony kill Killian? Why does it have to be Pepper?
I don't know. I just.
Like, is that supposed to be a twist or something?
I guess that's Shane Black's video would be like, oh, Iron Man, like, Pepper keeps getting pushed aside, time for her to have the spotlight.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Like, okay, and you kind of ruined it when you made us think Pepper was dead. Yeah. Bullshit. I didn't think she was dead. She has fucking extremists. Why would she die? That's stupid shit too. And they just never give it to him. Like, why not? And that goes into our next thing, the arc reactor.
Oh my God!
They removed the arc reactor, right?
For some bullshit. How?
No, first, let's talk, before we talk about that. Okay, he takes out the arc reactor. How the fuck is he supposed to control his suits after that?
Yeah.
Like, he can't, unless you give, and it's a simple fix, give him extremis, and then it would work.
Yeah.
Such a simple fix, and they fucked it up, and Josh Whedon probably went, what the fuck?
I know.
Am I gonna give him extremis in the next one?
Yeah.
Like, in the Avengers? Like, how the fuck am I supposed to do that? You guys fucked up.
Here's my next problem. How? How did it just take it out?
Yeah. And if you could do that in the beginning, why the fuck didn't you do that Why in Iron Man 1 when he came back from the cave?
Why did they just fucking do it?
They never explained that. That's lazy writing.
No, okay, another
what
thing.
the fuck, Shane Black? Like,
when he was on the boat, he had freaking like that shit, like, charging suit was like 92%, I'm good. What? Like, the freaking thing's supposed to...
Yeah, exactly. The thing is supposed to charge your suit. Like, if you don't have extremis, how the fuck are you gonna do that? And another thing is when, why the fuck is this so weird? Anyways, ignore this, please. And another thing is, they made him be able to control the suit from outside.
So what's the point of being Iron Man then?
Yeah, what's the point of being Iron Man? And in the Avengers...
It removes the danger.
Yeah.
Tony doesn't fucking matter anymore.
Yeah, you don't care about Tony anymore. It doesn't matter. Like, because he's not in danger for real. So
when the Avengers are fighting whoever the fuck is going to be in the next movie villain, he can literally sit at home and power the suit and have him fight with the Avengers.
Yeah, so it just ruins the whole, like... The character,
spectacle.
Yeah, because you don't care about Tony anymore because he's not in danger.
Yeah.
Like adding that element fucked up Avengers 2 probably.
Yeah.
And why didn't they just give him extremis?
Yeah.
Just,
that would have explained why they could take out the arc reactor.
And it's such a good explanation as to why like fucking that happened. So that's bullshit.
The Mark 42 that they build up to like have this super like you can control from anywhere. It's fucked up half the movie.
It's shit. It's fucking shit.
It's freaking terrible. Like it works, it breaks down. It works, it breaks down. That's exactly how it goes. That's the whole movie.
It's just so stupid. And I don't know if we talked about it in Iron Man 3 yet, but his anxiety attacks. He has anxiety attacks. Like, what the fuck? Who gives a shit? Like, why does it matter? Like, they don't really go into it. That could have been really interesting for the character, but they fuck up.
And they just made it really comedic.
And Doug from That Guy with Glasses made a good point. He never learns anything in the movies. Yeah. Like, you fucking give your address to Mandarin. Yeah. You don't prepare for it. Like, you would think after 2 Iron Man movies and 1 fucking Avengers movie with fucking aliens coming and invading the New York City, you would think it was a bad idea to give your address to the house. And okay, I'll give you that. You wanted to kill Mandarin. Cool. Why the fuck did you protect the house? Like, you can make suits, you can make fucking shit, but you can't make an
anti-missile defense system.
And, like, you care about Pepper. You say, I care about Pepper the whole time. But you don't fucking even say, like, Pepper's like, let's move out.
Yeah.
And you're like, nah. Like, what is
Pepper's
more, she wants to save her ass. Obviously, you don't want to save her ass. Like, you're not, you say you want to, but you're not really proving it.
Here's one of the biggest solutions. If you give her the rescue armor.
Yeah.
Yes.
If they had given her the rest, okay, then I would have made sense.
But she just gets Mark 42 and she gets it for like 1 minute and then Tony's like, nope, takes it back. So that's bullshit. And another thing is, Rebecca Hall's character is completely useless.
Oh my God.
She dies.
She's so unimportant. The killer could just go, boom,
and
dead.
What's funny is she threatened to kill herself if her killing it because fuck it, I don't give a shit. Boom, dead. And I feel like, going back to Doug and his brother's point in That Guy with Glasses, when they reviewed Iron Man 3, they talked about how Rebecca Hall's character would have been a better villain.
Yeah.
Because...
Yeah, I know, we were saying this too before.
Yeah, and I feel like because Tony was a playboy, and like in the beginning of the movie, like they even showed him like doing it with her. Like, that would have been good for her taking revenge. Like, there's way more motivation for that compared to Killian's motivation for just being stirred up in the roof.
Yeah.
Like, she's pissed off because, you play all these girls and you fucking piss me off. What the fuck?
And now
there could be a good triangle. And it could have been similar to Dark Knight Rises, where you think Killian or the Mandarin's the big guy, but it's actually a girl or like a female character who you never expect to be the one that's actually behind the whole villain thing. So that would have been cool. And I think the contrast between Pepper and Rebecca Hall's character would have been great.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's so much shit that's just like
it's all up in the air.
And that's why I'm so disappointed because it was just they didn't do anything with Extremis. They fucked it up. The arc reactor, the Mandarin. Like, I understand the Mandarin, but fuck, it's just. I think we would have made a better movie. Like, honestly, like, the Mandarin would have been such a great villain, and he would be so remembered.
Yeah.
Like, now, okay, obviously now you can kind of remember him being the goofball and stuff, but it would have been have a bigger impact.
And plus, this is the first time this character's been put on the big screen, right?
Right. Yeah.
People who've never read the comic before, they're gonna think that's who the Mandarin is.
Yeah, exactly. And another thing is, I feel really bad for like those who are fans of Mandarin and watched the first Iron Man and they showed the 10 ring
Yeah,
terrorism.
exactly.
They're like,
oh yes.
oh shit, we're gonna have Mandarin. It's gonna be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Third movie comes by, he's a fucking actor and he's not even real. He's not threatening. He's fucking. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the Mandarin fans were like, fucking bullshit, and just left the theater.
Like, what? Fuck this.
This is bullshit. And like, I feel like Jon Favreau's team were thinking about making Mandarin like a villain.
Yeah,
like,
but then
Iron Man's coming up.
Yeah, but then Jon Favreau was like, you know what? I think this is kind of hard to do. Let's not do it.
And then Shane Black comes out like, fuck it. Let's make him a shitty fucking actor guy. And like I said again, let me stress this. They made Mandarin really cool still, but again, it would have been so much better if it was like the fucking other Mandarin.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
I mean, Shane Black's not a bad director.
Right.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
I fucking love that movie, but he's just not the right guy for an Iron Man movie.
I feel like the motivation for Tony even getting revenge was stupid. Like, cause he happy Hogan got injured.
Yeah.
Like I thought from the trailer, like not Gwen. Like Gwyneth Paltrow's character, Pepper gets kidnapped and then he gets pissed off. But like his motivation for this is all out war. This is no politics here. The reason for that was because happy Hogan got blue, but he's still alive.
Yeah.
So that was really and I feel like the order they put the events in was really fucking stupid.
Because the trailer made it look like a whole different fucking movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, and oh my god.
I just remember us watching the trailer and being like, holy shit, it's gonna be the best movie ever. And we went to the movie theater, came back out, and we're like, damn it. Like.
Yeah, and like, is this gonna be the last Iron Man? Like
here's my problem with this. Okay, he now has no more suits. He blows all of them up. The only suit operating is the Iron Patriot.
Yeah.
They have to have some reason for him to build more suits. I mean, okay, and we forgot one more thing. Stark Tower.
Oh god!
Oh yeah, they completely ignore Stark Tower. Where the fuck was that?
At the end of the Avengers, he was rebuilding that shit.
Yeah.
Why did he move back to Malibu?
And why is why did they at least mention it? Like what the fuck? It was like the big thing, and Shane Black completely ignored everything that happened before.
Yeah.
And like, here's another thing. Why does Tony even have to give the address to Mandarin? Everyone.
How does no one know?
How does no one know the guy who makes suits and military fucking shit does not live there? How would you? He's the only one on that cliff anyway. It's like whose house?
Bro, it's the other fucking billionaire who lives on the cliff.
I mean, God. Yeah, the suits. I mean, what?
Oh my god! I feel like.
But okay, at the end of the Avengers, you see Bruce Banner and Tony
Bruce.
He shows up at the end, fucking has some psychiatric.
And that cameo was bullshit. That didn't really need to be there.
That end credit scene, I was expecting some cool shit, man.
Yeah. So that's basically our discussion. Got a little bit carried away there.
Nerd Rage, Iron Man 3.
I feel like there was more, but we can't really think of anything right now. But that's most of the main points. And let me stress again, we still think Iron Man's a decent movie. Like, Iron Man 3 is a decent movie. If you're a casual fan, go watch it for sure. It's a fun movie. But if you're over analytic like us and like we're expecting so much more, it's disappointing.
Yeah, don't overhype yourself before.
That's what we did.
The trailer made it more than it was supposed to be, and it may seem more grand than it is, but it's still an okay movie and. Yeah, I mean, that's about it. So that's it for our discussion of the Iron Man 3 spoilers and stuff we didn't like about it, why we were disappointed. If we missed anything, please tell us down below. What were your frustrations about the movie? What are some of the spoilers and stuff, some of the twists that you didn't like, that you liked?
Anything we missed?
Yeah, do you agree with us? Do you think everything we talked about was bullshit? Do you think we're just too anal about this stuff? Or do you agree? And add more points. Did we miss stuff about this? Things that we talked about? Give your opinion, give your comment, give your suggestion down below. We would love to read your opinions about the movie and what you liked about it and what you didn't like about it.
Any requests? You can also put that.
Any requests for different topics for another Black Couch? Give it down below as well. And yeah, that's it for now. Holy crap, it got so much brighter without the sunglasses.
That's what they're for.
Yeah, that's it for now. If you guys like the video, please like it. Like it more, please favorite. Like it more, please share it. Subscribe to our channel for update content. Also subscribe to our personal channels. We have other stuff there too. And yeah, we'll see you guys later.